All right, hello everyone. We are with our final 10 for another sure to be fun, nonsensical tribal council. Valdo, you won touchy subjects and won immunity. Um, what do you think is the key to winning touchy subjects?
I think it's mostly about. Can you hear me? Yeah, I think it's about getting to know people, and just how well you know them.
Okay, okay. You had a decision to make to send someone on a journey. You chose to send Molly. Was there a particular reason for that?
No, I just kind of asked who wanted to go for any volunteers, and she said she would
Okay,
go if nobody wanted to go. So
okay.
power to her.
Yeah. Molly, how was the journey?
I was fine. It was kind of stressful and scary, but I mean, that's kind of the theme of journeys this season from what I've heard. So
Well,
a lot of nonsense, if you will. Um, yeah.
yeah. So last tribal council, we had some interesting things happen. We saw Tristan got some votes, Brian went out. Melissa, you played an idol for Judy. You want to share maybe your rationale for that or and where that kind of stands as far as your game right now?
I can't really say too much about why I
Yeah,
played it because I mean Judy's stuff is her business, but
fair.
some things are just not completely about game. And for reasons in my personal life, I just felt like she deserved to have more time in this game. And I'm
Okay.
sorry I'm getting emotional.
Fair, fair. That being said, Judy, you did not receive any votes last night. Do you think that, were you worried last night that you were going to get votes?
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the numbers are heavily slanted in one, direction versus the other. And so
Hmm.
it was going to be either Taylor, me, Melissa, or Brian. And yeah, so I was surprised I didn't get any votes. But yeah, I mean, but there's always a plan, right? So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, Judy's naming the possible targets, and she named all mostly original Kermit. So, is this kind of one of those seasons where people are going by original tribal lines, or are things more fluid?
I mean, I would like to think that things are fluid, and I know people both on both former sides, Kermit and Piggy, have said that they're not voting by tribal lines, but they kind of did last tribal. It so if people are really still staying to that, then they're either lying to themselves or they're lying to everyone else.
Hmm. Okay. Follow up. You did get the Gonzo Award for being most likely to be voted out tonight. Do
I
you think?
mean, come on, I've already been voted out once. It's not that much of a leap to vote me out
Yeah.
again.
We do have a tendency that the person who gets that is not going home that night.
I
That people answer
mean,
that strategically.
I mean that would be great. Uh, I'm again, I'm anytime I don't have a necklace around me, I'm going to be nervous. And the
Yeah.
fact that I've already been voted out once, sure, I did survive one vote. Hopefully I'll survive another.
I'm coming to
Um,
get you.
we'll see.
Mm. Um,
Now would be the time for you to do so, Valdo.
well, Peter, this would you agree with kind of the former Kermit's assessments of like that there's some clear lines drawn right now?
I'd say I feel like it's easy to use the lines as a shield right now, if that's what people want to do. But I mean, just going off the touchy subjects answers, like it's clear there's more than meets the eye on votes. Um, I know my name didn't come up a lot in touchy subjects, other than that I eat a lot of chicken. Um, but otherwise, like I mean, people's opinions are going to determine where their votes go. So right now, it could be as easy as, hey, there's two names out there, but I mean, it could be deeper than that too.
Mm. let's talk about some of the touchy subjects answers. So, Angela, you got the one you trust the most, the one actually running the game. You got the player most likely to win at this point. All really good ones. Are you a little worried about that perception, maybe even being a little much of a target on you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Touchy subjects. You don't want to get the good ones. You want to get the bad ones. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's something to think about. And I mean, I'm trying to hear like everyone out as far as like the voting rounds go, and I'm trying to like make my decisions based off of what everyone else is saying. So we'll see.
Okay. Grayson, you got the player doing the best job at staying under the radar, which, if what Angela said, that's what you want to do. But also the player most likely to be screwed by a twist or an advantage. What do you think it puts in your mind to be like, yeah, that's Grayson in a nutshell? Why do you think that might be the case?
Man, I'm just hanging out, coming around. I'm just the mailman. I just go out and deliver stuff. I ain't doing much, but I, I got that Charlie Brown look in all these other games. So I guess that's where it came from.
Mm.
That's the best reason I got. And I too eat a lot of chicken.
I mean, my intention was that is that they're chicken as if they're cowardly, but I guess people can
Uh,
interpret that.
no, chickens are tenacious. I don't know. I don't know.
Hardcore the frog eats pork.
Yeah, no, there was a four-way tie there, so. Mike, um how are you making heads or tails as far as the vote tonight?
I'm sorry, can you be more specific with that question,
Do
please?
you think it's gonna be a pretty cut and dry vote, or do you think it's gonna be a little messy?
It's gonna be messy. I can definitely tell that.
Hmm. Okay. Molly, would you agree? Do you think it's gonna be kind of messy tonight?
Um, it's possible, but I don't know. I feel like there's always a chance that it could be messy. You never know.
Okay. Tristan, are you able to take a question, or are you busy living underground? You got the Fraggle question, so that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I can answer.
Um, what are you basing your vote? You got three votes last time, so your name's been out there, at least on parchment. Whether you've heard it tonight or not. Are you a little worried?
Oh yeah. Like ever since I started coming to tribal, I've been hearing that my name has come up, and it's really no surprise because there's different aspects as to why my name came up.
Mm,
Either my social game is terrible, or like I'm good at challenges, or both. But to be honest, like I haven't really been doing that well in challenges this season. And as far as the social game, yeah, it's not perfect, but I can say I have improved in some regards. But yeah, I am worried that my name could come up. I mean, we saw that Taylor got the one that's like most likely to be voted out. But the thing about Survivor is it never is what it seems. So anything can happen.
true. All right. Prod, any questions?
Who's heard their name tonight?
Melissa, Molly, Valdo, you're immune. Taylor.
All right.
We saw an advantage play last vote. Do we think there might be advantage play this vote?
Looks like no one thinks anything's getting played, so we'll see.
Right.
All right. Well, does anyone have anything else they'd like to say or play before we move into a vote? See none. It is time to vote. Please put your parchments in your confessional. If you've already voted, please bump it so we can see it. If you are playing any voting face advantages, please make sure we acknowledge it before I come back on screen, and I will be back with the votes.
What is that, cauliflower? You're making like cauliflower mashed potato things?
All right, I have the votes.
Okay.
At this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage they would like to play, now is the time.
Brendan,
Yes.
I have something I'd like to play.
Okay, can you drop it in the tribe chat?
Sure can.
All right, that is not a hidden immunity idol. Nice try.
Ah, why not, right?
All right, anyone else?
Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? Wait,
That's
Brandon.
like
It,
a
it,
fake.
it was not a real idol.
It was not a real idol.
Oh, okay. Hold
In
on. I was
case the handwriting from a notebook paper didn't give it
like,
away.
okay. Sorry, I just like glitched out for a second. Like, huh? What's going on?
Oh,
All
I
right,
love you,
anyone else
Judy.
want to play anything?
Sadly, no.
All right. I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the person being voted out will just have a couple seconds to say their goodbye and we'll put them in the waiting room for a exit interview. First vote, Judy. That counts.
Yeah.
Second vote, Melissa. One vote, Judy. One vote, Melissa. Molly. One vote, Judy. One vote, Melissa. One vote, Molly. Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry, I have to actually. I'm on call. I have to take this. Give me a second.
All right, Tony, your turn to step it up.
Well, I could tell you, but Brendan might get pissed off.
I said Brendan being on call sounds like some nonsense.
It does sound like nonsense.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like nonsense.
It's definitely staged, I think.
He doesn't get paid enough to be on call at
Just
10:15
like
at
Jimmy
night.
Fallon calling
And
early.
I don't have any parchment, so it's not as fun. I would just say a
Say
name.
what you're going to mess us up with, and let's get it over with.
Tony, you got a pillowcase. Just write it on the pillowcase.
Oh, okay.
Or the curtain.
You kind of look like you're like a mental patient. It's like, Grayson today, Molly. I don't know.
I do have a notebook here I could write it on, but
All right, where were we at? We have one vote, one vote Melissa, one vote Molly, one vote Judy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, next vote. I don't have parchment.
oh, you're gonna
Judy.
say it?
Yeah, he said go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Judy, that's two
Oh.
votes Judy, one vote
Yay.
Melissa, one vote Molly. The next vote, Melissa. We're tied. 2 votes Judy, 2 vote Melissa, 1 vote Molly. The next vote is Molly. My Alexa in the other room heard me. We're tied at 2 piece. The next vote is Judy. That's 3 votes Judy, 2 votes Melissa and Molly. The next vote is for Melissa. That's 3 votes Melissa, 3 votes Judy, 2 votes Molly. The next vote is for Molly. We're tied at 3 votes each, 1 vote left.
1 vote left.
The next person voted out, and the second person of our jury is Melissa. Melissa, thank you so much for playing. Have
You're
your
gonna
word.
need more than a couple of seconds because I'm kind of tired of going out nice. Anyway,
Spicy Melissa.
Go off,
Judy,
Queen.
Taylor, thanks for staying loyal. I'm rooting for the 2 of you. Grayson, Tristan, Mike, Peter, y'all are fucking stupid, dude, because if you think that as soon as it's all just Piggy, they're not gonna take y'all out one by one, well, I tried, and yeah. At any rate, if Angela or Valdor at the end, they are going to win this game, so just keep that in mind. Bye.
Melissa,
Thank
stay
you,
for an exit.
Melissa. We will put you in the waiting room. Maybe Brennan will come back and talk to you.
Yeah, we want to do an exit interview. The rest of you can take your torches and go back to your camp.
I don't actually have host power, so I can't put you in the waiting room. Just stay here, Melissa.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't
Oh,
give
yeah,
us
and one more
And
thing.
I can't turn off the live
Fucking
either, so
sucks.
hopefully he can hear